What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. So I have some sad news to tell you guys, and that is that Tatiana Miller, the daughter of rap legend Master P, whose real name I believe is Percy Miller, but his daughter Tatiana Miller passed away this weekend at the age of just 29 years old. He announced her passing on social media, broke the news of her passing on social media. While the cause of death is not known at this particular time, he did reference mental illness and substance abuse. So it is implied that she may have overdosed on something, or intentionally, or it could have been suicide. I don't know. One thing that really needs to be addressed, and I'm seeing it really bad in the younger people in this country, and I guess the world, but I'm going to focus on this country. There is a very, very bad drug problem with our young people. I'm noticing in our culture, there is a growing affinity for illicit drugs. You know what I'm saying? Look, I'm not a young person anymore. I'm not old, but I'm not a young person anymore. I'm 41. And, you know, I remember when I was a young person, about 20 years ago, the breakthrough drug then was ecstasy. And at that time, I was like, I'm not going to take something that's new. You know, I never was a person that got peer pressure to do this shit anyway, but I definitely was going to take something that hasn't been a long-standing history of seeing what the fuck it does, how it affects people. We know how alcohol affects people. We know how cocaine affects people. We know how heroin affects people. Some of these new shit that people are using, man, you take it one time and it can just fucking take you out of here like that. You know, you don't know how it affects you. One person can take something and, you know, like for instance, cocaine in the 1970s. A lot of people took cocaine in the 1970s. They took it recreationally. They didn't get hooked to it. And if they felt like they were starting to like it too much, they stopped. Some people have an addictive personality. They take it one time, they're hooked. Their life slowly revolves around it. And then they become addicts, and it ruins their lives, and they can ruin their health and everything. One person can take something multiple times, and, you know, they're taking it for pleasure. They're taking it for a distraction from life or what have you. One person can take something one time, and they're out of here just out of curiosity. So all I know is that there's a serious drug problem in this country, whether it's prescription drugs or illicit drugs. I think it's the number one problem facing young people today, that and mental health. You know, I don't know what's going on with young people, but it seems like they're struggling more than prior generations. It's not all young people's fault. A lot of it has to do with parenting. Now, I'll be honest with you. My humble opinion, I honestly think that a lot of this shit traces back to the baby boomer generation. I think the baby boomer generation ruined this fucking country in a lot of ways. You know, I don't want to go in depth on that on this video, but a lot of the problems that are facing this country today, you can trace back to the baby boomers. And I can prove it. I might talk about it on Patreon or something, but anyway, tell me what you guys think.